Hey guys, health class, and I wanted to go over some of the study guide with you. This is due tonight and or last night, and I want to go over some of the answers with you because you'll have a short quiz on Thursday over this particular chapter unit. So in the handout, and I'm going to enlarge this so you can see a little bit better. I'll go back and forth. So your health and wellness, and the first question was, what is health and why is good health important? So on what is health, it's a state of well-being that comes from a balance between physical, mental, emotional, and social aspects of your life. So in this chapter, they were going to discuss ways to achieve and maintain this balance. Health is the combination of physical, mental, emotional, social well-being. It's not an absolute state. It's constantly changing, okay? And being healthy means striving to be the best you can be at any point in time. So when we talk about healthy, most people talk about being physically fit, but technically it's also your mental, emotional state and social well-being, because if you're emotionally having issues, it can manifest itself in physical ways. And if you have issues socially, that can create anxiety, which can also cause physical health issues also. So health is dynamic, and it's subject to constant change, because on number 2 here it says, why is health dynamic? That's because your body's constantly changing, your environment's constantly changing, and you're having to adjust to that. You know, sometimes we get a cold, we get flu, sometimes we get tired, we don't feel well. So our health is constantly changing, and because our social and mental part of that is part of that also, you know, if we're having social issues, or if we're having emotional issues with family, or you're stressed out over bills, you lost your job, all those things play into your health. It can create depression, it can cause problems. So most of the time when we think about being healthy, we think about a physical state, but that physical state is often affected by our social and mental state also. And it's always changing because our environment's always changing. So number 3, a person with a balanced life is said to have a high degree of wellness, an overall state of well-being, or total health. It comes from a way of living each day that includes making decisions and practicing behaviors that are based on sound health knowledge and healthful attitudes. Achieving wellness requires an ongoing, lifelong commitment to physical, mental, emotional, and social health. So wellness, you just can't decide one day, well, I'm going to be well. It comes from practicing good decisions that help you to stay healthy and well. It's kind of like, you know, the person who says they're going to quit smoking, they're going to quit drinking, and they do it for a day. Well, that doesn't mean that they're well that day, then they slip back into that habit the next day. You know, being healthy and being well is constantly making good choices that affect you in a positive way. It even means to make good choices about your friends, those people that we call toxic people that hurt us. It means staying away from them. It means making good choices about our finances that don't get us in trouble, which causes us stress later on. So a state of wellness is more than just your physical body being healthy. It's keeping your mind and keeping you socially in a good spot. Okay. Number 4 lists lifestyle factors that promote good health, and those are on this page here. 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I hardly ever do that. Starting each day with a healthy breakfast. I have some eggs. Eating a variety of nutritious foods each day. I try. I don't always make that. I am not good about being active for 20 minutes a day, 3 or more days a week, unless I'm here at the Excel Center teaching PE, and then I make myself walk with the students, and we do 20, 30, 40 minutes of walking a day or other activities. Maintaining a healthy weight, I struggle with that. I pretty much don't use tobacco, hardly ever drink, or don't take drugs that would hurt myself, or I don't abuse drugs. This text here is written more for high school, college students also. Managing stress, maintaining positive relationships, practicing safe behaviors to prevent injuries. So, this at my age, I'm 56, so where I would once be a lot more gung-ho to go do certain things and not think about it, I do more now. I think about those things. Used to I would go and climb ladders pretty high up outside to work on the house. I think about that now. When I used to ride horses. When I started having kids, stop riding horses just because I'm thinking my husband was over the road truck driver. If I get bucked off, break a leg, who's going to take care of the kids? So as you go through your life, you take on more responsibilities. You have to think more about what you're doing to maintain your health because other people may be depending upon you. Okay, going to question number 5. A key to your wellness is prevention. It means practicing health and safety habits to remain free of disease and injury. Wearing safety belts in cars. If you get in an accident, you're less likely to be hurt. Applying sunscreen keeps you from getting skin cancer. Avoiding unsafe areas. All those things are preventative measures. Taking vitamins, which may help you build up your immune system somewhat. If you get a cold, it may not be as bad. So prevention also is another way of having behaviors that help you stay healthy. Okay. Now, some of this stuff was extra stuff to read in here, and we're going